In the book of Psalms, the psalmist tells us to meditate day and night upon the law, the Torah. Now, a lot of us, when we read this, we think, oh yeah, we should be studying, we should be reading, we should be, fellowshipping and talking and doing all of these things. And I want us to slow down a little bit and really think about the question, what does it mean to meditate? Yeah, we talk about it. Yeah, we discuss it. Yeah, we think about it. Yeah, we chew on it. Yeah, we read it. Yeah, we study it. But meditation comes from rest. So whereas study, and a lot of times our Bible groups and our Sunday mornings and everything that we do is built up upon having to be the guy who has answers or having to be the guy who's prepared. Even think about your Wednesday study group. Like, you come in with all the different questions that you've gone through the week and you've answered them all, and now you can have the discussion. How many times do you really just sit there with the text and you look at it and you read it slowly and you ask the simple questions because you love it? Why did they use that word? I wonder why they didn't talk that instead of this. And you just meditate on it. You don't look for answers. You don't look for it to tell you anything. You don't look for it to connect to anything. You just simply opened it up, and for the love of Scripture, you read it and you lived in it. And you let it speak, and you went, that's interesting. And instead of spending the next 45 minutes trying to develop a theology of how this all fits together, you just notice it and you laugh and you smile and say, okay, and you keep on moving and you ask the question of, okay, well, I noticed this before. Here I'm reading the next part, and this seems to connect to what they just said before. And now you're starting to build a cohesive, if you read the Gospel of John in one sitting, you're going to find that there are some key themes that continue to repeat over and over and over again. And you're going to find that there's only one place where it talks about, and then it was night in this sort of way, and it's when Judas goes out. That's a theological statement. Until you've really read and meditated, now you can go through courses in biblical theology, and somebody's going to have this insight to be able to tell you, and you're going to learn this, but there's something about going through the Bible and reading the book of Galatians, the book of Ephesians, the book of Genesis, whatever it is that you're reading, just going through it and just reading it and not asking questions, not looking for anything, not trying to understand how the way that you believe is in this text, but just let the text be. And love it and think about it and let it sit there through the day. And as you continue to do this every day, you'll notice what you meditated on yesterday and just kind of let it be in the background of your mind as you kind of conducted yourself for the day. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not. It doesn't really matter, because what matters is you took the time to train yourself to read for the simple love of reading. And in that meditation, you're eventually going to start to find it all come together in a way that you would not have found even if you would have gone through different courses, because there's no replacement of personal meditation with study. You cannot replace the two, because it's in your personal meditation. It's when you are devoting yourself constantly, daily, in your morning, in your evening, wherever it is that you have your devotional. You are not looking to learn anything. It's there that formation is found. It's there where the Spirit speaks to you. It's there where God starts to reveal things to you. It's not in your studying. That's labor. That's labor. But God speaks to us in rest.